touch me, now feel me when I'm fucked up. That's the real me when I'm fucked up. That's the real me, yeah. Yeah, I think that's everybody cut. Like, that is the song. But I ain't made a video in a while, you guys. Sorry. Let me cut the radio down some because I was in here jamming in the van. But I ain't really been doing too much of nothing. Been trying to find a wedding dress, a cute wedding, appropriate wedding dress to wear, and how I'm gonna do my hair and stuff. I ain't really been doing too much of nothing. But my phone had cracked, so I barely can make, like, it's hard trying to make a video right now. So, because the whole entire screen is shattered, so I gotta kind of get in, like, you know, a good angle for y'all to see me, and it's hard, you guys. I'm sorry. But I wanted to do a throwback moment with a throwback moment, throwback moment. And this throwback moment is about when I got caught. It wasn't the first time I got busted trying to be a player, a fake player. It ain't the first time. It's gonna be the last time, dog. Well, them times are the last. But I was talking to this, I was like 16. I was talking to this dude named Marvin. Yeah, I was 16, finna say 17. I was standing on bail. I was talking to this dude named Marvin on the west side. That's not where I did. Look, I was doing shit every fucking where. South, west, east, north, you name it. I was doing it everywhere. But at that particular time, I was on the west side doing my dirt. What can I say? Me and Marvin, we had just started talking at that too. So we was fresh, and that was like a little puppy lust, I say. It wasn't really love, because I feel like if you love someone, you don't cheat on that person, and you give that person your all. Well, I cheated on that bitch. I stayed cheating on that bitch. That bitch stayed cheating on me, shit, with his nasty ass. But this particular moment, he went out of town, y'all. And when he went out of town, he broke up with me before he went out of town. We was only talking for, like, I think a year and a half. I think so. We was talking. And he had broke up with me when he went out of town. And I was like, what the fuck is you breaking up with me for? Like, I didn't know why he was breaking up with me. I feel like my face getting a little fat. Sorry, y'all, for going. That's because I'm eating so much to get this little booty. But, yeah, he had broke up with me. I'm like, what is you breaking up with me for? Like, what did I do? I don't deserve this. What did I do? And he was like, man, don't nobody want to be with you no more. And I'm done with this relationship. And I'm tired of this. And all we do is argue and we fight all the time. Because back then I was, bitch, you say something I don't like, I'm going to punch you. And that's how I was with him. You know, I was still a child. So I really didn't, know too much. I didn't know how to be a woman around a man. So, I'm trying to get a good angle so my face don't look all fat, y'all. Because she looking like she getting a little thickums. So, he went out of town. So, I listened to Lloyd that whole entire day. Like, Players Prayer. I listened to that song all day long. I still remember listening to the song. How did it go? What? Hold on, y'all. Let me remember, because this was decades ago. I ain't listened to that song since. Cause I'm down on. No, that's not that. That's Boys the Man. Look, I listen to Boys the Man all the time. But Players Prayer. Lord, now I'm on my knees. Lord, please answer my prayer. And something like that. Y'all know how it go. But I was stuck listening to that song, and this 26-year-old named Remy, he stayed down the street. Not down the street, like literally 4 houses down. So he stayed 4 houses down, and he was like, I was looking at him. I had been looking at him for a while because he was light skinned, had long hair, and he was handsome. He was oh so handsome. So when Marvin broke up with me, I cried that whole entire day, nonstop. It was just crying. Because I'm like, that's my friend. At the end of the day, we were friends. Because we had grown that friendship relationship with the, whatever. And I was like, okay. So, we was all outside. I'm like, he's so fucking handsome. And at this one particular time, it was this girl named Diamond. And she was, I don't know what to say about Diamond. She was cool as hell, but I don't know what to say about her. But she had told Raymond that I had a crush on him. Raymond was like, hey, tell her to come here. I don't need you directing no message to me about her. Tell her to come here and talk to me. And so I went down there, and my shot girl was like, hi. He was like, hi, what's up? I'm like, how are you? He like, I'm good. You like me? You shy as hell. You like me? And all I could do was just be like, yeah, I like you. And he was like, come here, little girl. And I walked to him. He was like, give me a hug. And I gave him a hug. And he was like, damn, you hug a nigga tight. And I was like, okay. I was extra back then, y'all. So then he was drinking or whatever. He was like, you want to go downstairs? I'm like, I don't care. And he was like, what you mean you don't care? It's just a no, you want to go downstairs? I'm like, yeah, I go downstairs with you. You're like, I went downstairs. I already know I had to give him some Cuda Mama. Gave him the pussy instantly. Ratchet ass. But I gave him the coochie. Now, Raymond had that dick that was in your throat dick. Y'all know one of the videos I was like, dick. Raymond had that dick. And I was like, oh, Lord Jesus, I can't take it. She's so big. But then I was only 16, so I ain't had my first share of the big dicks. So, we had sex. The head, everything was included, all of that extra stuff. We had sex. It was Friday. We had sex Saturday. We had sex Sunday. Well, Sunday Marvin came back. And I was like, okay. I didn't know he came back until he called my phone and I was laying in the bed with Raymond. And we was just laying there. I don't know what we was doing. We was laying there. Raymond had a baby. Mama had a baby. He wasn't really worried about my young ass. I was just something to do with that mama. But we was just laying there. And my phone rung. And it was Marvin. And I was like, okay. What is he calling me for? He just broke over me. He don't want shit. I ignored. Then he called back. I ignored it. Then he texted me. And I had a little flip phone. Y'all know the flip phones was from T-Mobile, was in the red and gray one. And I hung it up. Then I hung up as soon as possible. Then he called back after he texted like multiple times. He like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? I ain't answered the phone. I ain't text back. Then I accidentally picked up the phone. It was like I accidentally picked the phone up. I didn't say anything. And he heard the background. And then I hung up the phone when I realized what I had did. And then Marvin called back. And he called back and he texted me like, bitch, you laying up with a motherfucking nigga with your stupid ass? Bitch, when I see you, I'm killing you. I'm not playing with you. I'll beat your motherfucking ass. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So, I picked up the phone. I'm listening to him talk or whatever. Right? Me over here. And Marvin like, I'm outside your motherfucking house, man, Christina. Is you gonna come out here or you gonna lay up with that motherfucking nigga? I'm like, you just break up with me. You don't even want to be with me anyways. I mean, like, is you talking to a motherfucking nigga in my house? This the 26-year-old dick. Is you talking to a motherfucking nigga in my motherfucking house? Bitch, you lost your motherfucking mind. Get the fuck off that phone with that nigga. I'm like, okay. And so I hung up on Marvin. Marvin called back. I answered the phone. I mean, like, you better not pick up that motherfucking phone. I promise in my house don't pick up that phone for no nigga. I'm like, oh my God. This the nigga that picked me up from work, dog. You ain't nothing. So I picked up the phone again. He like, bitch, you get the fuck right. Me ain't saying this. Bitch, you get the fuck out my motherfucking house because I just told you don't disrespect me. Don't pick up this phone while you laying in my motherfucking bed. Marvin like, bitch, when I see you, I'm blowing your motherfucking brains out, you stupid ass, red ass bitch. So I'm like, oh my God. I mean, like, bitch, get your shit. Get the fuck out of my house. You gonna keep constantly picking up that phone for that motherfucking nigga. So Marvin like, Christina, so you ain't coming outside. You ain't coming outside, Christina. Christina, you ain't coming outside. Christina, you mean to tell me you ain't finna come outside? So I got my stuff. Or me like, bitch, you ain't shit. You ain't gonna never be shit. Bitch, you stupid ass little girl. You ain't nothing but a motherfucking child. I'm like, I am only 16 though. So I ran to Marvin because that nigga picked me up and dropped me off at work. I was never finna settle for Raymond ass. Bitch, you got a hard baby mama. You don't want to be with me. So I went back to Marvin. We argued. We fought, and we made up. And that was kind of it. And that's when I got caught up with Marvin. But there's plenty more. A lot where that came from. But I just wanted to make a video and tell you guys about my caught up moment. One of my caught up moments. Talk to you guys later.